So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I really hope you're doing amazing because especially nowadays, I really think that this is pretty much the most important thing, right? But anyways, today I want to make a very, quick and short video, but I want to touch on a very, important topic, which is failure, right? Like failing, at something in life, right? Because I do believe, or I think I know that every single person watching right now has encountered failure and at some point in their life, right? So, every single person can relate to this. I don't think, we have to talk about it for too long, right? Because failure isn't, a nice feeling, obviously, right? But you have to look at it, from a different kind of perspective, right? Because first of all, failing at something isn't necessarily a bad thing, because when you fail at something, or if you fail at something, you learn, like most of the time at least, right? So that's a good thing, right? But that's a very obvious thing, so I don't want to touch on that too much. But the other thing that I want to mention in this video is most of the time, let's say for example you have set a goal, right? And you have this one, goal in your mind, and you know exactly how you want to achieve this goal, what you have to do in order to achieve this goal, in order to reach this goal, finally. So you have everything planned out, like step by step in your head, in your mind, right? But the problem is, when you do those things, right? Those things that you have planned on doing, right, in order to achieve this goal. And if then, something happens that you didn't think about, or like something that you didn't plan, on doing in order to achieve your goal, right? Then you feel like, okay, I failed, I suck, I lost, I'm not capable of, reaching this goal, right? That's the thought process of most of people nowadays, right? Like something happens that they didn't think about, and they think, okay, I lost, right? But that's the problem, because you have, we as human beings, we are smart, like we are intelligent, like creatures, but like we aren't that smart, right? Like our brain, like we don't really know what is, right for us at this, given time and moment in life. So, most of the time when you think about something, to get back to the goal example, you think, about those things that you have to do in order to achieve, this goal. But most of the time, those things that you planned on doing aren't the right things you have to do, right? So sometimes like life, like coincidences, give you different opportunities, different, ways, like different paths in order to reach your goal, faster, or reach another goal that, will benefit you even more than the goal that you have, thought about in the first place, right? So that's the thing, if you fail at something, don't be upset. Like, first of all, you have to react completely different than you would, normally, right? So normally, if you fail at something, you're sad, you feel like lonely, or like, I don't know, whatever, right? So from now on, what you should be doing, right? Just smile and be happy, because first of all, obviously you have to learn something, right? Because this fail in your life happened, right? So first of all, you're capable of learning something, and second of all, most probably there's like a better way, for you to reach your goal, like to reach a bigger goal that you didn't even think about in the first place, right? So from my personal experience, when nowadays, when I fail at something, and I don't really even say that I fail at something, because I don't really believe in failure anymore, right? I just smile, like I'm happy, because especially for me, because I'm a business owner, obviously, I encounter like negative things, or like failures, or like things that I didn't plan on a daily basis, pretty much, right? So if I would be upset about every single failure that I encounter in my daily life, I would be pretty sad and depressed, right? But especially since I started to change my perspective on this topic, like about failing and everything, like I'm not really that serious anymore, and everything like comes easier, like at least it feels like that, right? Because that's how it is basically, right? So don't take it too seriously, like don't think about failing at something as a bad thing, because it is a good thing, at the end of the day. And most of the time, there is a bigger purpose, why you have failed at this moment, like failed, right? I mean, there isn't really failure, right? But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed watching this quick and short video, you know, like it was a short one, like I told you. You know, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate your help and your support, guys. Other than that, you know, I wish you all the best, stay safe, and talk to you in the next video, and bye bye.